tarot readers. Today I'm going to go over two books I highly recommend if you are a beginner of tarot reading. And plus, if you don't know where to start as far as learning the meanings and what kind of spreads to do. I'm going to cover all of that here. Okay, so the book I'm going to show you is Tarot Spreads by Barbara Moore. I highly recommend that you get this if you don't know what spreads to you, and I'll show you a few. She has a lot of layouts in regards to love, relationship, money, advice, spiritual guides, meditation, chakras. So she has a lot. I can't cover all of them, but that's what I can remember at the top of my head. Okay. She also teaches you the importance of the positions of the cards, okay, and how they are balanced, how the cards balance each other out. Okay, so Barbara Moore also teaches you on how to focus when you're doing a reading, what to pay attention to when you're doing a reading, and learning the elements of a spread. She also teaches you close to the end of the book on how to read the court cards as a personality trait for somebody. So if you have a court card and let's say you have a page, whether it's wands or swords, like a page of swords, it's a child or a young woman. That's what it represents. Also, she explains the astrological signs for each court card. So let's say, I'll give you an example. For wands, it's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So that is what I like because it made more sense doing a reading. So she has that in the book as well, if that's something that you're looking for. She doesn't explain much about it, but like the keys of learning the court cards of a person. Definitely I recommend, if you want to get all the spreads, if you're trying to learn different kinds of spreads, definitely get this, because she shows you also how to make your own spread, how to modify your own spread, and naming your spread, which is the plus. I can't even talk. I've used this book a lot, and I learned so much within this book that I've made my own spreads now. So definitely look into this book if this is what you're looking for. Tarot Spreads by Barbara Moore. I will put those that she recommends down the link below. If I don't have it right now, I am gonna put it up there. But definitely check this book out. You can get it at Barnes and Nobles, Amazon, eBay. I got this at Barnes and Nobles. Yes, I got this in Barnes and Nobles, and this was for $14.95. Okay, so the second book that I highly recommend is Tarot Unlocking the Arcana, and this one is by Angelo Nacios, if I said it right. Okay, this one is a very, very good book to have because he explains each card and he breaks it down to you, the minor arcana and the major arcana. He has like in description what they represent and a little bit of the storyline as well. What I also like is he has not just that, but he has the general numerology and astrology as well, because it does help doing tarot reading when you know that. Whether if you don't want to learn it or not, that's fine. You don't have to. Just don't get so overwhelmed trying to pack everything and learn it all in one day. It'll come. But I'm gonna show you. See how he has all the numerology. He breaks it down to what it means, and he has the astrology here with the astrology signs and the planets, the ruling planets with the cards. That helped a lot. It just broke down a lot of things with that. Also with he has a little bit of spreads, not compared to the first book that I showed you, because if you want to learn more spreads, I go with the other book. If you want to learn more with as far as the meanings of the cards and what it represents, then you should go with this one. He has all of that in there, the numerology and astrologies as well. Also, he has what I like is a little bit of history with tarot, and he also has the myths and the misconceptions about tarot. Like, for instance, I'm going to read you one that has been all over media, okay? It says tarot invites demons into your home/life. This is like the title, okay? So he's going to explain about that. So he says, the idea that tarot cards can invite a negative spirit or demon is absolutely false. Some would say tarot is like a Ouija board, which is used to communicate with spirits. Ouija boards have the ability to invite a negative spirit, but not always. Because most of the time, people use the board with the intent on communicating with any spirit. It is equivalent to opening your front door and screaming outside, anyone there? Come on in. This is an open system of communication, open to anything. Tarot does not connect with spirits wandering around and does not act as a portal like Ouija boards do. Tarot connects to your higher self, unconscious, or divinity. Because tarot works with these inner processes, this makes it a closed system. Even when we open the tarot up to beyond our inner self, tarot connects to the universe as a whole or a divinity. Sorry. This is a limited open system, open to only one source, which is a positive one. Okay? And he explains the half-truths about tarot. He explains about, people saying about, okay, why are people saying the devil or anything like that, and he has it in here too. So he breaks it down with all the myths and everything he breaks down about the supernatural. He breaks down about everything, and this is really interesting. I learned a lot with this book. I highly recommend this one. You will learn so much. So a little bit of history, a lot of knowledge with each card, and a little bit of background of the tarot. So if this is something that you're into, that you're interested, definitely get this book. I got this at Barnes and Nobles. You can get this in Amazon. You probably could get this cheap. This is like $19.99 that I paid for. Okay, so I am also going to put some other books that I highly recommend if you are a beginner, and I'll put it down in a link below. So hopefully this was a little helpful. I know I have some more books that I want to share with you all. Click like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you guys.